Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Here we are, another day, living the dream. Yip yip, hooray.
Yip yip, hooray.
I don't know what. Yip yip, hooray.
Can you turn my coffee a sec? I can't see anything out of these glasses.
Well, here we are, another day, living the dream. Rocking and rolling.
It's a very hot day today, though.
Is it? It is very hot here in the UK. I'm sure the Australians are like, ha, we get this every day.
Yeah, it's currently 30 degrees.
30 degrees at 11 a.m. That's pretty hot, I'd say.
I mean, we're lucky if we get to like 22, 23. We consider that a hot day.
Yeah. But big 30, big 3-0.
Egg is not really impressed. He went out and just plonked himself straight in the shade.
Yeah.
And then climbed over the fence to the neighbour's garden. He's a good boy though, he comes straight back if you call him.
Yeah.
Well, no, he comes straight back if you show him you've got food.
I mean...
There's a difference.
So, how was your trip yesterday?
It was good. It was really good, yeah.
You did a little vlog.
Well, day before yesterday. It was good.
Because we've not talked about the making a vlog, like how it was like going out and actually vlogging.
I have missed making vlogs.
Yeah.
So much. Like even editing. I've missed editing vlogs. Because editing a sit-down vlog is harder because the frame all looks the same.
Yeah.
So if there's something you're like, oh, I know that happened, or I know I said that, so I want to find that to put it in. It's so hard to find it in the edit when all the frames look exactly the same. Yeah. It's really difficult. And I just get bored of looking at my own face for a while. Like, whereas if I'm editing like clips of London together and putting like nice music over the top, or if I'm like I managed to get a really good shot of one of the signs, like driving under one of the signs that said West End. So it was really fun, like finding that shot and then like slowing it down, and so you can actually see that it says West End, and like going past Piccadilly Circus, and I don't know, just there's like a bit more like planning involved. Yeah. And more excitement of going, oh my god, this would be a really fun thing to film. Yeah. And then editing it all together feels a lot sort of less boring than just looking at my own face.
More creative, isn't it?
And listening to my own voice. Like I did that little montage when because I said goodbye to the Sondheim. The reason I didn't really film much in the Sondheim is because I was with someone who works there. Like he was the guy who like let me in, and then we had a chat because I obviously haven't seen him in ages, and so he came in and we sat down and whatever. So I didn't then want to be like the weird person who gets the camera out and is like filming everything in the dressing room. Yeah. And also everything currently on the desk in the dressing room isn't mine. It was Rachel Ann Go's because we took over 2 weeks before lockdown happened. So I didn't really film much in there, but I was like, that sucks with my like good... It's too hot! From the chandelier. It's really good at singing that song. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's really gonna suck if that's like my final goodbye to the Sondheim, is me just in a mirror going, bye Sondheim. So I added in that, we'll meet again, don't know where, with like clips of... And I realised that I'd only done 2 vlogs at the Sondheim.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did more at the Gilga during the concert, but the Sondheim I only got like a Christmas vlog, and then one after that.
Do you think you're going to vlog Cinderella?
I'm going to vlog the hell out of Cinderella.
Vloggerella.
Yeah, Vloggerella. That's a really good name for it.
Vloggerella, you've heard it here first.
Vloggerella.
But that'll take you time, I think. I think it'll be, well, I'm only guessing, but I can imagine setting up a show is hard. And like, it's hard because so it'll like probably be like more sporadic at the start because you'll be so busy. Yeah. And then when you find your own feet and like you're more comfortable with the show and you're not as busy, you can start like doing it more constantly.
But I am at a point now where I've just missed vlogging backstagey stuff, and I've missed being in a theatre so much that I just want to try and film all of it.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because like, I've got to a point now where I was in Les Mis the first time so long ago, and even like Chitty and Adams feels like, I mean, even Adams was 3 years ago, and the rest were longer ago, that I can look back at those videos now and really enjoy like watching myself and where I was and what I was doing, the people that I was with. And I get to a point and go, oh, I really wish I'd vlogged more. Like I really wish there were more of these videos. Yeah. And I don't like, with Cinderella, because it's going to be such a special show and such a special sort of like moment in my life and in my career, I don't want to get to the end of it and being like, oh, I only made 3 vlogs, that's annoying. Yeah. Or I only made like 1 vlog during rehearsals when all of that amazing stuff happened. Yeah. I want to get Andrew Lloyd Webber in a vlog. I'm like desperate.
Yeah.
I just want to vlog with Andrew Lloyd Webber and then just be able to put that on my channel and be like, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
That'd be so funny.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Get him to say, like, comment and subscribe.
He's really cool. I think he'd do it. I mean, he's been like full on vlogging his own stuff at the moment.
He's probably down with it now. He knows, he sort of understands it. Understanding the power of social media and you know.
And I think he just loves, because he's such a creative person. He loves just sharing the work he's done and sharing like stories. Like he was telling us stories the other day when I was at the Palladium. I think he just likes. Sharing his like creativity. He's done so much that he just must have hundreds and hundreds of stories about things that have gone on in his shows, and even things that he like wasn't even there for. Things like he heard via other people that were happening in his shows, and via like show reports and stuff.
I know that Frozen did some vlogging, like Broadway Frozen, like the original Kristoff took over. And I think it was either like in association with Playbill or something like that.
It's usually Broadway.com.
Oh, is it what? That's what it was. But the thing is, like, because I'd love to vlog, like, or do like backstage stuff and just what I've sort of done before. But with Disney, it's just so hard. Like, rightfully so. Like, because it's such an iconic and precious brand. Like, it would just be harder to get the vlogs out. You'd do the vlog, send it, like upload it, edit it obviously, and then it would be like a private link that they'd watch it and approve. The only sort of way I think they'd be on board with it completely if it was like on their Frozen channel. Like it wouldn't, I don't think it would be under my name. I think they'd want me to do it for them. But then they'll probably edit it, so I'll be like, fair enough then.
It'd be like a Broadway.com type thing. Because I used to watch the Addams Family Broadway.com videos. It was, I can't remember her name, Jackie something, who played Grandma. She was hilarious as well. Like, I used to love those vlogs.
Yeah, I think I'd be good at it. I think I'd be good at that. Like, and if they did say to me, do you want to do it? I'd be like, yeah, I'd do it. Now, I know how to set up a shot. And I know what looks good. And like, because I've done it long enough now, I feel like if it was in someone else's hands who's never like vlogged before, the footage won't be as like good.
And you know what's interesting as well, because there's nothing worse than someone just being like, picking up the camera and going, so what did I do today? Got the train. Walked past McDonald's. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't actually know what's interesting, what isn't.
Yeah, definitely. So that'll be interesting. I'm sure there'll be some sort of Frozen-esque social media thing, because they're on it, like Disney are on it.
Or with your like opening video, the video announcing all of the cast, that was like epic. I've never seen
cast announcement like
that.
So
but I had to do that with Adams. I had to like send the unlisted link to the marketing team to have it like approved, and every now and again they were like, yeah, can you take that out? It was like maybe giving something too much away about the show. Or
I did it in Panto as well. I didn't do that many panel vlogs, but I did.
Did you have to get it approved?
Yeah. Right, a couple of things. Let's move on. Quick thing, because someone sent me a meme and it made me laugh as I was making coffee. Let me get it up. I took a picture of it. It's hysterical. It's from someone called Connor Edwards. So thanks, Connor. So they said a few days ago, this idea for a meme popped into my head and I only got around to making it. Thank you both for the brilliant content and congratulations on both your successes in Cinderella and Frozen. So this is from Connor. And they've done a little picture. It's so silly, but look at it. I'll put it up for you guys. Here it is.
That's ridiculous.
Look at Andrew, Edgar. Edgar's in it.
Why is Andrew always wearing
I don't know. I love that Andrew's there though. You're the teacher.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So thank you for that, Connor. Very well done. Right, so let's get to these lovely emails. These beautiful emails. Absolutely lovely. We've got some great emails, some lovely emails flying in. So thank you very much. This one we're going to talk about today is from someone called Catherine Appleby, which that name rings a bell. So I think we might have liaised before, Catherine. And it's another would you rather? Would you rather do this or do that? Would you rather wear this or a big hat? I don't know. So
Would you rather? It's a game that we play. Bum, 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 bum. Would you rather?
What are you gonna say? Would you rather? Would you rather? You can play any day. A game of would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather? That's pretty good, actually. Right, so this is a game of would you rather. But this isn't no boring edition. This isn't no standard edition. This isn't no basic edition. This is a costume and makeup edition, baby. Right, would you rather wear a costume that is beautiful but uncomfortable, or wear a costume that is plain but comfy? Plain but comfy, I'm in. 100%.
So I've never had an outfit that's plain but comfy.
Oh, it's a dream. It is the absolute dream.
I used to envy the convicts and they missed so much because it was essentially just big brown pyjamas.
Oh, yeah.
And they used to get dressed at like the 5. I'm going to have to go beautiful but uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah, for a show, yeah. There's nothing worse than sort of feeling... I don't know, I just feel like there's nothing worse than going on stage and feeling like all the pictures that are going to come out, you're going to look like a potato.
It's only plain. You're not wearing a potato bag.
No, I know, but I think I'm just very used to wearing like the corsets and the heels and the whatnot. So I feel like
you've done it anyway.
How much more uncomfortable can it actually get?
So I'm going plain but comfy, because plain but comfy just means getting ready in like 5 minutes. It means jeans and a t-shirt.
See, I really enjoy getting ready at the start of a show. I enjoy being like put into a corset and...
Oh no, yeah, none of that.
You've never had to do any of that?
I did my cat's makeup, which would like be on there.
It wasn't uncomfortable though.
No, it's long.
That's not the question.
It's annoying. I just in and out. Get me a pair of jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah, you want your Lucas.
Yeah. Well,
outfit back.
Yeah, didn't really like that outfit that much. Because he should have had a white t-shirt. That weird grey one from Marks and Spencer's, just with the weird
the radio cassette tape on it.
Yeah, I think it should have just been white.
Did you have like a few of those t-shirts?
2.
For a 9-month run? That's insane, isn't it?
2 t-shirts, 1 pair of jeans, and these like shoes which were not Converse. They were called like
Converse knockoffs.
Yeah, like Dunlops or something.
They were Dunlops.
Which is fine.
I remember that.
But they kept them ripping. I was like, can I get a new pair? It's like, we'll have a look. And then they were like, sew them up. And I look at them and they'll sew up a hole. And I'm like, oh God. And then the hole would open up again and it'll sew up another hole. I think I had another pair right near the end. But yeah, you know, my costume was, it was fine, but it wasn't the best. And number 2, wear a wig that's too big or a wig that's too small.
Too big.
Yeah, too big.
Too big. Because at least with too big, you can kind of get away with that. And there's ways of like tightening up the back.
Yeah, they could pin it.
Yeah. Whereas too small, there's like no getting away from that.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a show where someone's wig come off?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
When I was opening, Fontaine's wig came off in the fight.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen a cast either panic / break into hysterics so quickly. I won't say who it was because she just always had wig malfunctions.
I think you've said this story anyway.
But there was a different one where when she's in the red light district, when she's doing the Monsieur, don't love me now, I pray.
Yeah.
It's hard enough you've lost my pride, that bit. During like the tussle beforehand, the front of her wig had pulled up and was literally like this weird like little like bonnet. No. So she had like wig cap mic here. And who was it? Who was Valjean? It must have been Hieronymo. Either Hieronymo or Dan Cook, because it was right at the beginning of our time at Les Mis. He was like trying to do like a gentle, like, trying to be like affectionate, but also pull down the front of the wig. And she was just so in it that she was like pulling away. Oh. And I don't think she realised her wig was up. So it was literally like flapping about.
Yeah, too big every day.
Yeah.
You can control that. Number 3, wear extensive makeup every night like Elphaba, or have to deal with a blood pack every night.
Makeup.
Yeah, I think makeup for me. I think even though if I'm playing Elphaba, that's fine because it's not bad. It's just a lot of green and black.
And you did Cats as well, so you're used to the extensive makeup.
Yeah, I think the blood pack would just be stress.
I've dealt with stage blood, and it gets everywhere. And I'm sure with things like alpha, maybe you'll always be tinged green a little bit, or you know, with cats, I remember you used to have like white sometimes around like left after the show. But with Eponine, when I had all that blood on my chest, my hair would get in it because I had like really long hair, and so the ends of my hair were just constantly dip dyed pink. And like it left like a perfect pink stain, because my top would come down to like here, and then they'd pour the blood onto sort of like this section. So wherever the top wasn't, there'd be like this perfect like little section, like half moon shape on my chest that was just pink. Such a nightmare. And it means you have to shower during the show as well, because oftentimes you're not going to have the blood on for the bowels, so it means that you have to go and get it cleaned off, and blood like that never comes off with just a few baby wipes, not easily. So you have to go and like properly shower. It's just a pain, it's just a big pain.
So we'll make up for that one. 4, have several costume changes or wear the same thing for the whole show.
You come out. If you leave him for a sec, he like decides on his own.
Egg has arrived.
He's here.
I'm talking about cats. So which one would you do then? Several costume changes or just one? As in one costume?
I think I like the changes.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, again, I'm different. I just happily have one costume.
I don't know, I think costume changes are always fun because of the, like, sometimes you have like a big reveal. Like I'm thinking about Veronica, that big reveal. Heather Duke, that big reveal. Cinderella, I'm sure there's going to be like a big dress reveal. I think like getting an audience reaction like that is like really, really exciting. But then saying that, my costume reveal for Veronica came right at the beginning, and then I literally stayed in that one costume through the rest of the show.
The battery ran out, so we're back. Yeah, so the costume thing, I agree, like having a really good costume change, and especially if it's like written in, like the Veronica one.
And like turn it off as well.
Yeah, turn it off, but that's stress. That is stress for me. Quick changes are stressful, and they're always stressful. They get easier, but you're still always like, when you start that quick change, you're like, oh God, please make this. You know, if it's really quick.
Yeah.
The Veronica one is like perfect for me. That's like the perfect show in terms of costume. Because you do the big reveal, which is amazing, during a song, and then you're in that costume for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's really good. Like, I'm thinking High Fidelity, I was so comfortable because I had like jeans and a jumper. Yeah. Really comfortable. And I had two costume changes. One was for the funeral, which was fine because I had loads of time. But after the funeral, I went back into like another outfit. And it was always fast. It was always really, really, really quick. So yeah, it was just a bit stressful. I'm happy keeping it simple, basically. Yeah. Fine. I quite like the added stress if it comes with a really good reveal or a good like effect. When it's like that, yeah, great. But when you quit changing to get into the next scene, if you're like playing ensemble, you like I need to get into the next scene, like, and you come on as a gardener, like Back to the Future for me. I was like so many different people. Yeah. And a lot of times I was just at the back. So you wouldn't have really recognised. We always had one that was stress in Les Mis because you had like everyone as beggars in rags, but underneath the rags, everyone had their factory outfits. But we'd go, and there's gonna be hell to pay at the end of the day, and the boys would stand behind the girls and rip their rags off. But obviously if you're all wearing hats underneath, there's the stress of not grabbing the hat underneath the rags at the same time, especially for Fontaine, because she's meant to have like the big hair reveal halfway through the fight. So that happened twice, I think, where my hat was accidentally grabbed, and it got to a point where I'd have to have my hand on the back of my head, just holding my hat in place, so that when he grabbed it, I then had to just quickly move my hand down. Yeah, that happened to me in Panto, in the magic reveal, because I got like revealed as the prince, and the guy Richard, who like runs Sooty and Sweep, he was like running the magic trick, and it was like 3 like sheets over 3 potential people. One was a female dancer, so she like sort of got revealed, and then there was someone else. I can't remember who the other person was.
It was him.
Oh, it was him, yeah, because he did like a body swap sort of smart trick. And then he revealed me. But he grabbed my mic. Well, we had like the Britney mics.
Yeah.
But he grabbed like the back of the Britney mic as he grabbed the sheet and went, "It's Prince Charming!" And I went, "What? Hey!" And my mic was just like dangling.
Oh no.
So to go, "Hey, hello, princess," like, and I literally had to sing straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just ripped my mic off, which is annoying. Oh yeah, number 5, wear incredibly high heels or wear rollerblades, like Little Mermaid.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go rollerblades, I think.
I'd go rollerblades as well.
I don't do well in heels.
I think I'd enjoy it after a while.
Yeah, I feel like with rollerblades there would come a certain amount of training
Yeah.
before you went on. So you'd be comfortable enough to be in them before going on stage, whereas heels, I think I need an extensive amount of training to do anything in heels.
100% rollerblades for me.
Yeah.
100%. 6, have to grow your hair out for a show or cut your hair off for a show.
Cut my hair off for a show, I've done it. And growing out just is boring.
Yeah, I think probably cut.
It takes forever growing your hair out, and also there's that like awkward mid-length that you get to where you just look like a knob, or you don't really know what to do with it, and it's like in between short and long, and it's just annoying.
Yeah.
I loved getting my hair cut for Veronica.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to like have a reason to like cut my hair really, really short. For a job or something, so that'd be amazing, because then I could just wake up in the morning and it's done.
Yeah, there's like
it's just like so short it doesn't move.
there's a certain level of danger when you do anything to your hair yourself, just out of personal preference as an actor, because you need to be moldable by a production company. Like, so if you've got like bright pink hair, they're going to go, "Oh, well, you know, we're going to have to pay to wig you, or we're going to have to pay to dye your hair." Whereas if you've already got like neutral coloured hair at like a decent length that they could cut it, or they could ask you to grow it out during rehearsals, they're more like, it could work in your favour when being cast. So if you do decide to like shave all your hair off, or I don't know, grow loads of facial hair, like, you know what I mean, it's kind of a dangerous move. It comes with like a level of risk.
It's like the tattoo thing as well.
Yeah.
Getting a big tattoo on your arm might hinder your choice, or your chances, of getting a job, because that will cost a lot of makeup to get covered every night during the show. So yeah, just one of those things. Number 7, have to wear a costume that's always too warm, or wear a costume that's always too chilly.
Too chilly, I'd say.
Too chilly for me as well.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than being too warm on stage.
The age-old Mormon thing. This is the big thing in Mormon. This will go down in history. This will be, for how many years Mormon lasts in the West End, this will be a problem. And it's people being too hot and people being too cold. So basically, the big thing is that all the like Mormons wear like always underdressed, or like their basic one is obviously their trousers and the shirt with like a t-shirt underneath. But then they like dress up with like big layers, like when they're dressed as women or whatever.
And they do the majority of the big like dance breaks.
Yeah, and they do like most of like the big numbers. And then you've got the cast playing the Ugandans. They're just wearing like vests and shorts and sandals. Like, so the battle of the aircon is a thing. I can't even tell you. What happened is that the production company got everyone dressing gowns, got them all dressing gowns. There's one time in Parish Notes where it's like, that's where like the cast get together just before the show starts. Well, after warm up and chat about stuff basically. It's normally run by the company manager, and they'll say, "Tonight is someone's birthday," whatever, blah 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 blah. Anyway, our leading actor at the time, our guy who was playing Price, was getting sick of this aircon gate, because he'd come off from like 2x2 whatever, and the aircon would be off in the wings, and he'd be like, "I am sweating so much. Who keeps turning off the aircon?" And it wasn't the stage managers or ASMs, it was people who were too cold in the wings. So he was like, "Listen," and he was like so stern, and this like wasn't like him, but he obviously had enough. He's like, "Listen, like, I can't cool down as quick as people can warm up with a layer. It's not like I can take off my shirt during a show. I don't have time." So he said, "If you are cold, in the wings, come to me and I'll go and buy you a jumper. And I'll buy you anything you want. And everyone was like, oh God, he snapped. Like, because he was like so warm all the time because people kept on turning off the aircon. But yeah, it was a bit awkward. Everyone was like, oh God, he snapped. But yeah, I don't think anyone went up to him and was like, can I have a jumper? But he did say, he was like, I'll pay for anyone's jumper or anyone's hoodie. You just give me the link and I'll buy it. He was like, ooh. A, wear a wig that you think looks unflattering, or wear a costume that you think looks unflattering. Wig. Because then they'll know it's not your hair, or they'll go, oh, that's a bit of a weird haircut.
Yeah, wig.
But if you're wearing something like really flumpy or whatever, and they're like, Jesus, like,
what they put you in?
What are you wearing? You look really awkward. You're like, is that you or the clothes?
Yeah.
But I think if you got something like really like weird wig, they must be like, that must be a wig.
Yeah.
Do an entire show with your makeup smudged / done wrong, or forget to put your makeup on before the show.
I think a bit smudged. I don't think anyone would see that from the dress circle.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it on than not have it on at all.
It depends what show you do, because a lot of times I don't wear makeup.
Yeah.
I just go on. But I mean, if I'm doing cats, that might be a bit awkward.
If you've done your cat's makeup wrong, like how wrong can it go?
Oh yeah. Not wrong at all. And the thing is with that as well, because I used to I had a heart on my cheek as Rum Tum Tugger, which were like, I used to like try and get it as symmetrical as possible, but it was only for like my own self, like, you know, worth or whatever, I don't know. But the best makeup from afar was the one that was like bold, like big bold, like markings. Because then from afar you're like, wow, you look amazing. But if you're there doing like little tiny little flicks and stuff, it just sort of mushes within the light. So those little things that you might go wrong, people are not going to see it. No one's going to see it. I'm going to say smudged or wrong, because I'm guessing with no makeup that could mean I'm going on as alphabet with my face.
Edgar. And the amount of times that like makeup gets smudged on stage as well.
Yeah.
Like I remember my Wednesday makeup used to end up more on your face than it did mine.
Yeah.
And that was just through doing the show.
Yeah.
So I used to often have like smudged makeup.
Yeah, and there's time as well to sort of correct it in the wings. Right, and finally, get to keep a costume from every show you do, or keep a prop from every show you do.
Prop, I think.
Yeah, prop.
Costume, I feel like would just end up in a box or on a hanger in a cupboard somewhere. Whereas props, I feel like you can like dot around the house. And I think I do have a prop from pretty much every show I've been in.
And the thing with costumes as well is that they're never as good when you first put them on. I remember doing Rum Tum Tugger, and my leopard print shirt that I wore was from like All Saints, and it was like amazing. I was like, oh my god, that shirt, I want to keep it, I want to keep that shirt. Like I'd wear it out. And then they distressed it, and then I did 100 shows in it or whatever I did, and then when it's finished, you're like, ugh.
Good, thanks.
You're not going to wear it. It stinks a bit. It's not the same as it once was. And it's like with anything, like you might get really good show shoes and be like, oh my god, these shoes are amazing. I'd wear these out. I'd wear these trainers out. And then you finish the show and they're just ruined. And you're like, well, what's the point? I'd rather just keep something smaller.
Yeah, and also there's like a danger of if you had a shirt, because I'm really sentimental, so if I had something costume-wise from a show and started wearing it out, say I had a pair of shoes, if I was out and like the heel broke or I got a hole in them, I would be devastated. Like I'd be really upset because they're more sentimental than just a pair of shoes, so I'd want to keep them like pristine, so I feel like I'm better off just having like a prop from the show. Right, well that was that. Thank you so much for the old Would You Rather. Would you rather? It's a game that we play. Bum, 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 bum. Would you rather? So thanks for that, everyone. Right, bye everyone. Be safe out there. Don't do Lego in the dark. Have I said that before? Don't do Lego in the dark. Right. Bye everyone. Bye. Say bye, Edgar.